Hi, I'm Emily Rose.
And I'm Dan Philgreen. Welcome to Shell Point Today for Monday, May 14th.
We're getting your week started with a preview of a special academy class presented by the Lee County Supervisor of Elections.
We're going to talk about the races that are going to be on there. We're going to talk about the general election, the primary election, the general election. We're going to talk about closed primaries. We're going to talk about how these amendments get on the ballot, how they get there. We're going to talk about each level of that, and we're going to talk about getting the vote by mail ballot to your door.
We meet up with Dottie Tronis at the Colusa Nature Center.
Today I'm at the Colusa Nature Center and Planetarium, and our guest speaker for the Life Quest is Dr. Bill Hammond, and he is the president of the Colusa Nature Center and Planetarium.
We learn more about tomorrow's special Women's Connections meeting.
Crisis management. We were in Kabul when there was one of our team members there was kidnapped.
Wow.
And have to deal with that. Stress management. We have work in refugee camps, and our doctors and nurses have a tendency to burn out.
But first, it's time for a look back to this day in history. And it was way back on May 14th, 1804, when legendary explorers Lewis and Clark began their northwest adventure to the Pacific Ocean. 1 year after the Louisiana Purchase, Meriwether Lewis and William Clark organized their expedition of 45 men in St. Louis to begin their adventure. After a year and a half of conquering mountains, rivers, and woods, and with the help of Sacagawea, the duo accomplished their goal and became the first Americans to travel across the continent. The trek brought back a wealth of information, and it allowed the United States to make its claim on possessing the Oregon Territory.
We wanted to remind anyone who signed up for tonight's dinner outing to Terra Nostra that court pickups will begin on the island at 4:45. This Italian eatery has perfected all of the classic dishes you've come to love. From chicken parmesan to fettuccine alfredo, you'll find the perfect portion sizes for sharing or for lunch the next day. For all of you going, enjoy your meal and bon appetit.
This Wednesday, sit back and enjoy the raucous good times with a pair of dueling pianos. Randy Keith and his wife Amy are coming back to Shell Point following their acclaimed performance as part of the Water's Edge concert series. The duo will have you dancing as they go back and forth, playing all your favorite hits. Boogie your way down to the Grand Cypress Room at 6 p.m. and bring your dancing shoes.
There's still time to sign up for this Thursday's matinee show at the Broadway Palm Dinner Theater. Enjoy a hearty lunch and a performance of My Fair Lady. It's a classic story of a professor who works to transform a simple flower seller into the belle of high society. As you enjoy the show, feast on homemade fare, including roasted pork loin and other delicious eats. The cost for this event is $60, and tickets can be secured at any concierge desk.
If you were unable to attend last week's Resident Quarterly meeting, a replay will be available all week long on SBTV. Tune into Channel 12 at 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. Monday through Friday for a re-airing. A DVD copy will also be available at the Island Library. It's an important presentation that offers updates across all of Shell Point, so if you didn't get to the meeting, you're encouraged to watch the video.
There's still time to sign up for the Academy on the Go excursion to Key West on May 22nd. Shell Point residents will be heading out on the Key West Express for a 2-night stay in the southernmost city in the continental United States. Included in this trip is a boat ride to the Dry Tortuga National Park, a trolley tour to a handful of historical sites, and plenty of time for shopping and enjoying some fantastic restaurants. For complete details regarding the trip, head to shellpoint.net and click on Academy of Lifelong Learning link. Then you can sign up and head south and see one of the most beautiful sunset spots in the world.
This year, Florida will be looking to elect a new governor. But before we get there, we have to go through the midterm elections. That's why Terry Colath brought in Lee County Supervisor of Elections, Tommy Doyle, who will lead an academy class that will unravel the local political scene.